When your twin flame leaves you for someone else, the emotional impact can feel unbearable. Twin flame relationships are often described as the deepest and most spiritually significant connections that go beyond mere physical attraction or emotional attachment. They are believed to mirror the very essence of your soul. When your twin flame chooses to be with another person, it can feel as though part of your soul has been torn away, leaving you in a state of profound loss, confusion, and heartbreak. This separation may make you question everything, from your twin flame connection, the spiritual journey you're on, and your role in their life. The emotional roller coaster can feel relentless as you experience a mixture of anger, sadness, confusion, and hopelessness. However, this deeply painful experience is also a transformative moment, an opportunity for growth and self-realization. While it might be hard to grasp in the moment, this phase of separation is not only about loss. It's an invitation to journey inward, rediscover your own spiritual essence, and remind yourself that your self-worth is not contingent on anyone else's choices, even your twin flames. This process of healing and self-discovery is not one that can be rushed. It requires patience, emotional courage, and a willingness to honor your personal growth. In today's video, we'll walk through 7 key things you can do when your twin flame leaves you for someone else. These steps will help you navigate this chapter with grace, allowing you to emerge stronger, more centered, and in alignment with your spiritual path. Let us begin. 1. Allow yourself to grieve. The first thing to do when your twin flame leaves you for someone else is to allow yourself to grieve fully. The separation of twin flames is not just a simple breakup. It's an emotional storm that can shake your entire being. You may feel as though a part of your soul has been ripped away. Twin flames share an intense spiritual bond that transcends physical reality. So when your twin leaves, it can feel like losing a piece of yourself. Grief in this scenario is not only understandable but necessary. You might experience a whirlwind of emotions, from anger and sadness to confusion and betrayal. It's important to remember that these feelings are natural. Even though twin flames are connected on a soul level, the human experience of separation is still deeply painful. In this phase, it's important to avoid suppressing your emotions. Sometimes we want to appear strong, unbothered, or as if we've moved on quickly, but this is not a time to force yourself to be okay. Give yourself permission to cry, to be sad, to sit with your emotions. It can help to journal your thoughts, talk with a trusted friend, or spend time in quiet reflection. The key here is to let yourself feel, rather than pushing your pain aside in an attempt to move forward too quickly. Grieving is not a sign of weakness. In fact, it is an essential part of healing. This stage of emotional release allows you to acknowledge and process the depth of the loss you've experienced. As you allow your emotions to surface and flow freely, you create space for clarity, inner peace, and acceptance to enter. While the pain may not vanish immediately, the process of grieving is the first step in allowing yourself to heal. 2. Reconnect with yourself. After grieving the loss, the next step is to reconnect with yourself. Twin flame connections often feel so intense that it's easy to lose yourself in the relationship. Twin flames are known to mirror each other's deepest truths, fears, and desires. This can create an overwhelming sense of unity, but when your twin flame is no longer there, it's easy to feel lost. When your twin flame leaves, you may question who you are without them. This disorientation can be profound, but it also provides a unique opportunity for personal growth. Now is the time to reconnect with your own essence, independent of your twin flame. Begin by asking yourself, who am I outside of this relationship? Focus on rediscovering the parts of yourself that may have been overshadowed by the intensity of your connection. Consider engaging in activities that bring you joy and fulfillment, whether they are related to hobbies, passions, or simple pleasures that make you feel alive. What have you always loved to do, but perhaps set aside during your time with your twin flame? Whether it's art, music, physical activities, or spiritual practices like meditation, these pursuits can help you find your way back to yourself. This process of self-reconnection can be incredibly liberating. As you nurture your inner being and reconnect with your passions, you'll begin to understand that your completeness doesn't depend on another person, even your twin flame. You are a whole, vibrant individual in your own right, and this period of separation is a powerful reminder of that. While the journey of twin flames is one of profound connection, it's also about personal evolution. Twin flames don't come together to lose themselves in each other, but to encourage each other's spiritual growth. In this time of separation, reconnecting with yourself allows you to stand strong in your own energy, independent of your twin flame's presence. This, in turn, prepares you for deeper spiritual insights and personal growth. 3. Release control and surrender to the process. When your twin flame leaves you for someone else, the desire to control the situation can become overwhelming. You may find yourself obsessing over what went wrong, reanalyzing every interaction, or imagining what you could have done differently to keep them in your life. It's natural to want to fix what feels broken, especially when the connection is as spiritually significant as a twin flame relationship. However, one of the most profound lessons on the twin flame journey is learning to release control. The twin flame connection is guided by a divine blueprint, one that is often beyond our immediate comprehension. Trying to control or manipulate the outcome only creates resistance and emotional suffering. Surrendering to the process is essential. While it can be excruciating to let go of the desire to control the situation, it's important to trust that the universe is unfolding exactly as it should. Even when the outcome doesn't align with your desires, trust that everything is happening for your highest good, including this painful separation. Surrendering does not mean giving up hope or resigning yourself to never seeing your twin flame again. Instead, it means releasing your need for things to happen in a specific way or on a certain timeline. When you surrender, you open yourself up to the flow of life, trusting that the universe has a greater plan in motion. In surrender, you may find peace, even amidst the uncertainty. Remember, separation is often part of the twin flame journey. Sometimes, both twins need time apart to grow and learn lessons individually before they can come back together. By surrendering, you are not letting go of your twin flame. You're simply letting go of the need to control how the journey unfolds. This release opens the door for emotional healing and spiritual growth. Number 4, honor their path. As challenging as it may be, honoring the path your twin flame has chosen, even if it involves being with someone else, is an essential step in the healing process. Twin flame connections are rooted in free will, and both partners have the right to make choices that align with their individual soul journeys. It's important to remember that each twin flame has their own spiritual lessons to learn. Sometimes those lessons involve other relationships, which may serve as catalysts for personal growth. While it's painful to watch your twin flame choose another partner, honoring their decision is a form of respect for their soul's path. Honoring their path does not mean denying your feelings of hurt or pretending that their choice doesn't affect you. It simply means acknowledging that their journey is their own. By respecting their choices, you release the need to control or interfere with their life. You give them the space to learn the lessons they need while also allowing yourself to focus on your own path. This acceptance can be freeing. When you honor your twin flame's path, you release the emotional burden of holding on to expectations or resentment. You no longer feel the need to question their choices or try to convince them to return. Instead, you create space for peace, understanding, and mutual respect. Honoring your twin flame's path also reinforces the principle of unconditional love, which is central to the twin flame connection. True love does not seek to possess or control. It allows for freedom and growth. By honoring their path, you demonstrate love in its purest form, a love that transcends the need for physical togetherness and respects the soul's journey. 5. Focus on your spiritual growth. The separation from your twin flame can serve as a powerful catalyst for personal and spiritual growth. As painful as it may be, this time apart offers you the opportunity to deepen your connection with your own soul and elevate your consciousness. The twin flame journey is not just about the relationship between you and your twin. It's about your individual spiritual evolution. When your twin flame chooses to be with someone else, the absence of their physical presence creates space for your own spiritual development. Use this time to focus on nourishing your soul through meditation, mindfulness, energy healing, or other spiritual practices that resonate with you. These practices help raise your vibration and allow you to tap into a deeper sense of inner peace and clarity. During this time of spiritual growth, you may find that the pain of separation becomes a doorway to profound spiritual insights. The heartache may inspire you to look within and confront aspects of yourself that you may have overlooked. This is a time for inner reflection, soul searching, and realignment with your spiritual path. As you deepen your spiritual practice, you may begin to view the separation not as a loss, but as an essential phase of your journey. Often, the most transformative spiritual growth occurs during periods of solitude. The universe creates these moments of separation to allow both twin flames to evolve independently. In this way, the separation itself becomes a gift, a time for you to reconnect with your higher self and prepare for the next phase of your journey. Focusing on your spiritual growth not only helps you heal from the pain of separation, but also empowers you to step into your true spiritual potential. When you devote yourself to your own growth, you become a more evolved, enlightened being. This personal transformation may ultimately lead to reunion with your twin flame, or it may guide you toward other paths of spiritual fulfillment. Either way, the focus on your spiritual evolution is essential for your journey. Number 6, trust the divine timing. In moments of heartache, it can be tempting to rush the healing process or long for immediate resolution. However, the twin flame journey is deeply intertwined with divine timing, which operates on a spiritual plane beyond human understanding. This means that everything happens when it's meant to, even if that timeline doesn't align with your expectations or desires. Trusting in divine timing requires faith in the universe's plan. You may feel frustrated by the separation, especially if your twin flame is with someone else. But it's important to remember that the universe has a broader perspective. What feels like a delay or setback in your twin flame connection may in fact be a necessary pause for both you and your twin to grow and evolve. Trusting the timing also involves patience with yourself. Healing from the pain of separation is not a linear process. Some days you may feel strong and empowered, while other days you may feel overwhelmed by grief and longing. Be gentle with yourself during these moments and remind yourself that healing takes time. Divine timing doesn't mean passively waiting for reunion with your twin flame. Instead, it invites you to focus on your own spiritual and emotional growth while trusting that the universe will guide you toward the right path, whether that path leads back to your twin flame or toward new opportunities for love and fulfillment. Ultimately, trusting divine timing allows you to release the pressure of when and focus on the present moment. By doing so, you create space for healing, growth, and peace within yourself, regardless of the external circumstances. Number 7, open your heart to new possibilities. One of the hardest things to do when your twin flame leaves you for someone else is to open your heart again. It can feel like the door to love has slammed shut, leaving you in a place of emotional darkness and isolation. After all, if your twin flame, the person meant to mirror your soul, has chosen another, it can seem like there is no room left for anyone else. However, this mindset limits the vastness of love and personal evolution available to you. Your twin flame journey, while deeply significant, is not the only source of love in your life. The universe is abundant with opportunities for connection, growth, and love, and opening your heart to new possibilities is a vital part of your healing journey. This doesn't necessarily mean seeking a romantic relationship right away. It means being open to the idea that love and fulfillment can come in many forms, through friendships, self-love, spiritual practices, or even new creative ventures that bring you joy. Opening your heart again is not a betrayal of your twin flame connection. Instead, it's an acknowledgement that love is limitless, and by embracing this truth, you allow yourself to heal and grow. You can love your twin flame while still allowing space for other meaningful connections in your life. This openness doesn't mean you are replacing your twin flame or forgetting about them. It's about allowing yourself to live fully, to experience the richness of life, and to find joy in unexpected places. Sometimes, when you release the need to cling to one specific outcome, the universe rewards you with new possibilities that you couldn't have imagined. When you open your heart again, you also open yourself to deeper healing. You remind yourself that you are worthy of love in all its forms and that your value doesn't depend on the choices of another person, even your twin flame. This realization can bring a profound sense of freedom, allowing you to step forward into a future filled with love, growth, and new experiences. When your twin flame leaves you for someone else, it can feel as though your entire world has shattered. The depth of the connection, the intensity of the bond, and the spiritual significance of the relationship can make the separation feel unbearable. However, this painful experience is also a powerful opportunity for growth, healing, and self discovery. By allowing yourself to grieve, reconnecting with your own essence, releasing control, focusing on your spiritual growth, honoring their path, trusting divine timing, and opening your heart to new possibilities, you can navigate this challenging time with grace and resilience. While the pain of separation is undeniable, it is also a reminder that the twin flame journey is about more than just union with another person. It's about your own spiritual evolution. This phase of separation, while heartbreaking, is an essential part of the twin flame journey. It offers you the chance to rediscover your strength, align with your soul's purpose, and continue growing as an individual. Whether or not you are reunited with your twin flame in this lifetime, the lessons you learn during this time will prepare you for a deeper, more authentic relationship with yourself and the universe. Ultimately, your twin flame journey is not defined by physical togetherness, but by the spiritual transformation it inspires. Embrace this time of growth, trust the process, and know that the universe is guiding you toward exactly where you need to be. The love between twin flames is eternal, and no matter where the journey takes you, that bond will always exist on a soul level.